Hi there, it's Esther Herbert. So glad you joined me this week. Very, very happy about that. And I hope we can get a lot accomplished in a short amount of time. Normally I'm outside, but it's turned cold and dark, so I've moved indoors. And I'll see how this goes. I hope it works for you and for me. So we are going to talk about today something that we probably didn't want to or believe would happen, or even if we thought it might happen, we just didn't want to deal with it. But that's the COVID-19 resurgence that is around the world, and it's causing lockdowns almost everywhere. And if you're a part of the lockdown and you have a mental health issue, I know for a fact that that makes it 2 to 3 times harder to deal with life than it would be for a regular person. Now that is very hard to swallow because, you know, if you're like me, you want to tackle anything and everything and you want to be good at it, and you think, oh, nothing that comes my way is that I can't handle and I can make it work. Well, I have struggled, and it hasn't been pretty at times. My doctor helped me realize that it is COVID related. It is that depression that comes, and that dark cloud, and that anxiety, and that pain, and that worry, and that self-doubt, all of those nasty things that seem to hit you all at once. And you think to yourself, what am I going to do? And how am I going to cope? And to be honest, I haven't coped well at times. Sometimes, and I have lashed out at people that are the closest to me, and I have hurt them very much. And then you come out of your fog, and then you have to go through the apologies and take care of that. And that is very hard on them. It's hard on you, because then your self-esteem that's already battered takes another battering, and you just feel so deflated and so stressed. And not like the regular world would handle stress. It's much different. And you that struggle with mental health issues, you know what I'm talking about. So what I really want to say is that I'm with you. I struggle. I'm having a hard time concentrating at work, more so than normal. With bipolar, it's hard for me to concentrate on the best of days. So with all of that going on, I try to distract myself with good things if I can. You want to make sure that you are as active as you can be, whether that's talking with someone on the phone, a Zoom, a video chat, email, text, messenger, whatever it might be. You want to stay connected with those that are outside of your personal bubble. Appreciate those in your personal bubble. Talk to those outside. Do not isolate as much as you possibly can. If you're going off to work every day, the people that you work with are under the stresses that you are. So be forgiving, be kind, and hope and pray that they'll be forgiving and kind of you. I know that I have had people in my life that are very forgiving and very kind, and you need it. You have got to have that. And if you're blessed with that, let them know. Tell them that you know, your life is so much better because they're in it. And you know, write them, tell them live, do whatever it takes, because when you show gratitude, it makes you feel really good inside. This year is going to be a different Christmas, of course, so if you're used to giving, keep giving, don't stop. If you can afford it, of course, give as much as you can, because that also makes you feel good. So talking to people, giving, you know, being forgiving for others will make you feel good. And always remember that life is indeed what you make it. So that applies to all of us. So if you're putting in a lot of effort, know that eventually you're going to get a lot back. Might be right now, might be next week, might be a year, but do not give up in any way, shape, or form, especially those that are really, really sad and depressed and wonder what the purpose is of living. Hang in there. You have a reason and a purpose for living. I've heard a wonderful statement, and it's very simple, and I'll leave you with this. If you have breath, you have purpose. So don't forget that this week. Remember, you're so important. Your mental health is important. And God bless you, and we'll talk again. Take care of yourself.